Hey, guitar class, hope you're doing well. Sorry for the delay, busy week. We've got a couple different things to work on for homework, and I'm actually going to separate them into 3 videos. The first one will be me explaining how to use this capo, and then you can look at the other 2 videos as well. So the capo, very simple. It's an essential tool for any worship guitar leader. And what it basically does is it allows us to change the key that we're playing in without having to learn new chords for different keys. So it works something like this. Take the song we've been learning, How Great Is Our God. We're playing it in the key of G. But the other band members or the singers, they might want it in a different key, like the key of A, for example. So to use our capo to transpose to the key of A, it's a pretty simple process. We take what key we're starting out in, and for the song we're playing, we know that we're starting in the key of G with the chords G, D, C, and E minor. So what we would do, we would use our circle of notes chart and we would see how many movements, how many semitones it is to go from G to A. And we can know by looking at our wheel that we go from G, then we go to G sharp or A flat, and then to A. That is 2 movements, G, G sharp, A. So to transpose from the key of G to the key of A with our capo, we would place our capo in position 2, right behind the fret marker. And then you're basically just going to fret your chords, assuming that this capo is now the end of the neck. So our G starting again in the 3rd fret with our 2nd finger, and so on. We're still playing the G chord shape, but we're producing technically an A chord, so we can fit in with the rest of the band or the singers playing in the key of A. We could do this as many times as we need. If we were to go a few more, we could go A, what's after A? We go A sharp, we go B, we go capo 5. It'll take us to the key of C, still playing those G shapes. And then, like I said, if we go up one more to capo 6, that'll put us in the key of C sharp. That is the recorded version of the song How Great Is Our God by Chris Tomlin. It's going to be in C sharp. So if you want to play along with the recording, you can place that on capo 6. I mentioned this works with any key. If we're starting with the key of C, remember we were playing in the key of G, but if we were to learn the song in the key of C instead, we can use our capo to go up from C. For example, we would go C sharp on the 1st fret. We would go D on the 2nd fret, and so on. So it works like that. Just figure out what key you are playing the song in to start, what key you want to be in, and then we just need to do a little bit of math to figure out how many movements up the fretboard we are doing with this capo to match the key. That is how to use a capo. We can talk more in class and refer to your handouts, both the circle of notes as well as that handout that lists the chords in different keys. That'll help you to figure out how to use your capo. Thanks, friends.